Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Hopefully the weird audio glitching is fixed. I just closed everything related to recording this and opened it back up, and I'm hoping for the best. I didn't see anything in the settings that would make me think that I'd have issues. I thought maybe at one point I had like really cranked up the resolution just because I'd gotten a new graphics card and I could. So I thought, I wonder if I could do that. It was diminishing returns, so I just dropped it back down. But I thought maybe I had left it. I didn't, so we'll see. All right, so we're about to explain what's irrational about Juniper committing a murder based on a story she wrote, because that no one else knows about. Because very clearly that would get tied back to her. I don't know if no one's that stupid is like necessarily a great argument, but I think it needs to be addressed. It wouldn't make any sense for Junie to mimic her own script on purpose because it would make her the culprit. The murder scene was the same as it was in the mock trial script. That in and of itself is irrational. What's wrong with them being the same? Yes, Miss Sykes, can you explain what you mean? Okay, let's say for argument's sake that Miss Woods is the killer. If so, then what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script? That's easy. She was admitting that she was the... That's right. If she had really done that, it would have been like proclaiming to the world that she was the killer. So what we actually have here is evidence of someone trying to frame our client. Oh, almost lost the box. Oh, and everything inside it. The body was found the day of the mock trial. In short, the day the details were revealed. So it would be completely inconceivable for the murder to go exactly like the script. Oh yeah, got her. Don't let it go to your head just yet. Yeah, I think he's gonna make my point. It seems Justice Dono's comrade in arms has fully drawn her sword. However, the blade is dull and it shall remain so until you master its use. Enough with the stupid sword metaphors already. There's a perfectly good reason for the inconsistencies of which you speak. Reason? What reason? Must I spell out everything? You are what people today call high maintenance. Wow! Uncalled for. The accused has intended to stop the mock trial, and in that event, nary a soul would have been wiser to the similarities of the case and script. Now, the mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered. Our witness here had also discovered the body. In fact, she was led to our dearly departed professor by the accused herself. What? Miss Scuttlebutt saw the body too? Precisely. With the discovery of the body, the mock trial ought to have been cancelled. Wait, so you didn't call the police? Nope. I kept it a secret for my big scoop. You can't do that. I made her pay long and hard penance for her sin, did I not, my little box top? I'm gonna blitz right past that. Compared to the work of a war correspondent, the sheer terror of that was... Jeez, I wonder what the Twisted Samurai did to her. Block off all holes in her box and spin her like a top while Detective Fulbright cackled in delight. Whoa, we have gone way out there. That sounds not more nauseating than scary. Enough jabbering. Witness, continue your testimony. Sure, Mr. Samurai, I'm ready to finish off that she-devil. Alright. Oh, here we go. What Scuttlebutt saw. I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. Juniper had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?" When suddenly she fled into the hallway, as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Court's body. She led me right to it. I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made. Hold it! What? Why did you withhold such key testimony? What was that supposed to mean? Athena, you haven't even started your cross-examination. I know, but her testimony points to her as being a potential suspect. Well, I don't think Prosecutor Blackwell is. No, wait, I bet he's already thought of that. The witness left the lecture hall to sneak into Miss Wood's room before the mock trial. That means she, too, could have moved the victim's body. Yep, there we go. The prosecution's claim no longer has any ground to stand on. Help! That was uncalled for. Now, no need to ruffle your own feathers so. When you squeak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. Do you want him to peck your eyes up? Not my eyes! No, thanks. You listen here, the witness has a perfectly good alibi. Oh yeah, I do. Around the estimated time of death, I was at undercover reporter class. That's right near my home. Undercover reporter class? The proverbial rug has been pulled out from under you. The witness could not be the killer. The defense must look before leaping, or at least make sure the rug's secured to the floor. I tried to warn you. Ooh. Well, there ends the cross-examination. Let's allow the witness to step down. Wait, what? Huh? No, wait a minute. The defense has no right to cross-examine the witness after that little spectacle. For whatever a man is sowing, this he will also reap. What? Why can't he say you reap what you sow? Very well, if the cross-examination is over, I suppose the witness may go home. Perhaps spend some time in her lovely box and recover from today's stressful events. Sure. Don't worry about me, Your Honor. There's no rest for the wicked. Well, or journalists either. My third eye's always eyeing a scoop. She's always eyeing a scoop. Well, back to the trenches. Bye-bye. But, my cross-examine... Not so fast, Miss Scuttlebutt. Apollo? There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you take a picture of the victim's body, and if not, why not? Well, that is... No, I didn't take one. Well, that's strange. Why wouldn't you take a picture if you're always eyeing a scoop? Got her. Did you or didn't you really see the victim's body? It's not like I, actually saw it, but... What the devil? Nailed it! Did you hear that, Your Honor? The witness didn't actually see the body. That completely overturns the prosecution's claim that the witness was led to it. Justice Dono, you dare bear steal it to me again. You're forcing me into it, man. Oh, she's gonna make something up. Nice try, Boy Wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains that Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this. What exactly am I looking at here? It's a crucial moment forever frozen in time by my third eye. A photo clearly showing Juniper Woods. No? Why did you not tell me of this? It's a shocking scoop I was saving for just the right moment. And that would be now, right here in court. Surprise! I like this. What'd I do? All journalists keep their scoops secret until the right moment. She's pretty brave hiding it from Blackwell like that. Or pretty stupid. Well, this is an unexpected turn. Athena, about this picture. See how it only shows the back of the subject? Yeah. So then, right. Who knows whether this photo shows Juniper in the first place? Completely irrelevant point. What is relevant here is there was someone who did try to lead the witness to the body. Take a gander at this, the route by which the accused escaped. The witness pursued the accused this way after she fled the dressing room. Okay. The accused ascended to the first floor and exited the quad. Then what, Carton Cretin? I like that. That might be my favorite nickname in this game so far. Then I tripped and fell, caught my knee on my own box. She stayed under her box even while running after someone? Sounds difficult. Recall that the body was already there, for Hugh O'Connor had already seen it. She was trying to show someone the body because she wanted to stop the mock trial. Why? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. But if the facts have changed, that's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness. The defense has a point there. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Seems Justice Dono has saved your pretty little hide, Missy. For now, at least. Whew. Guess I pulled that off somehow. Thanks, Apollo. You're a lifesaver. Incidentally, my compliments to the witness for her very fine box. What? It's primo cardboard, lovingly selected from among many. Huh. Tell another lie or hide another fact from me, and I shall put it to the torch. Ooh. Please, anything but that. I think it would be out of all the reasons to take issue with that, I think it would be more eco-friendly to recycle it, but that's just me. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may cross-examine the witness. I don't know, something about that line just... it was perfectly timed, perfectly, like, placed. Let's go outside. Snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. Alright. You said you snuck in, but why would you do something like that? Because if I got a big scoop on Juniper, club membership would go through the roof. Right now, the newspaper club only has one member, me, the club's history once I'm gone. So, the Themis Herald's brand recognition is a matter of life and death. Her means may be questionable, but her motive is surprisingly sound. Extra, extra. Students seeking the thrills and chills of exposé journalism report to the club room. I feel like it's a huge conflict of interest for lawyers, prosecutors, and judges to also be journalists. Just saying. This has been a paid advertisement. Anyway, where was I? Never took Miriam for such a go-getter. Or at least, like, practicing. I don't know. Juniper's changed her stage costume. What are you doing? Why was she changed into that costume? The mock trial was about to begin. How should I know? But if you don't believe me, take a look at this photo. I captured this critical moment like the gonzo journalistic pro that I am. But this only shows the back of whoever was fleeing. You expect me to shoot her face when she's running away from me? Yes. I guess you're right, but this doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere. At any rate, this photo shows Juniper was in her stage costume. She fled into the hallways if she wanted me to follow her. That seems suspect. That doesn't mean you had to chase her. I'd call it a journalist instinct. I see something fishy, I go after it. But you never did catch up to her, did you? A true undercover journalist gets up and dusts herself off when she stumbles. Literally. That reminds me, didn't you fall during the chase when you tripped on your box? A true undercover journalist is always ready to stumble over a great story. Sure are a lot of holes in your story, or is that just the scuttlebutt brand of journalism? Oh. A true undercover journalist always prevails against her adversaries. Got her. She led me right to it. Okay. What would our client have to gain from leading you there? The accused had employed her self-penned script as a manual for murder. Ergo, she had to stop the mock trial before the script's details became public. That accounts for her desperate attempt to lead our Carton Cretin here to the body. But as we all know, Miss Scuttlebutt didn't alert the authorities. And as a result, the mock trial began as scheduled. Right. The issue here is not whether it was in fact halted. The fact remains that the accused was trying to lead the witness to the body. Okay. That does make sense. I get a little agitated with him spouting nonsense, but as much as I know he's wrong, like, his reasoning here isn't bad. Does that not show clear intent to halt the mock trial? It does. Yeah. Positive is... You say it was our client because the figure you witnessed was wearing our costume? Isn't that a bit simplistic? It's only as simple and clear cut as a good piece of journalism should be. Sure, it's simple, but I'd hardly call it clear cut. That's why I chased her. She keeps saying that it was Junie. She keeps saying it was Junie, but she didn't even actually see the body. Yeah, but Blackwell's assertion takes that into account. So even if I press her on never seeing the body, I won't be able to overturn this testimony. Well, whoever it was that was fleeing Miriam did see their face. No, never did see their face, so I'm wondering why she thought it was Juniper. Try thinking along that lines and see what you come up with. Yeah, okay, so it was... I asked her, what are you doing? Followed her all the way to Professor Rose's body. She led me right to it. I think this is the one. Because she was wearing the costume she had made. What do I have? Oh, wait. Oh! It glows through the fabric. So that's... Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think. Is there any... Oh, wait. There's another page. Paint inside of costume with fluorescent paint. Leave time to dry. Draw constellations on outside. Okay. So there is stuff on the outside. That's what I was trying to figure out. Is would... In a lighted room, would you see that? But you would see it. They just wouldn't glow in the dark. Okay. 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 So there we go. Miss Scuttlebutt's sole basis for identifying our client as that figure in this photo is the fact that it shows someone in Miss Wood's stage costume. Well, it is Juniper's costume, so that must be Juniper in it. It's clear cut. No, that's where you're completely mistaken. What? This is a design drawing of our client's stage costume. Oh my, what a wonderful creation. The constellations are extraordinary. And non-existent in the photo. I'm glad you noticed because those stars are precisely what's important here. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. But there's not a single star on the costume in the photo. So, that means, what exactly? Your Honor, there were no other blue costumes at the scene, which leads me to believe that the figure in the photo was wearing our client's costume inside out. Why would Miss Woods make a mistake like that? Well, it's not really a matter of why, but rather who made the mistake of putting it on inside out. Oh, wait, you're not suggesting? That's right, I'm glad you're catching on. The costume designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. It's actually not as clear cut as I was hoping. Oh, bye-bye stuff. She's gonna be out of pens by the end of this trial. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but does believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? Whoa. A failure as a reporter? Oh, she's not happy. Wait! Oh! Ah. Hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. It's so nice to meet the woman beneath the box. You didn't see nothing. Objection. Now I would have you stop right there, Sykes Dono. What? What is the why of the matter upon which I would have this court focus? What do you mean? Miss Juniper Woods? Yes. What were you doing on the morning of the mock trial? I was in my dressing room, painting in my costume in fluorescent paint. Fluorescent paint? My design drawing shows twinkling stars on the costume. I was going to make the costume shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent. What was that again? Fluoride? Did your costume have cavities? It happens. Not fluoride, fluorescent, as in glowing. The paint would make it glow in the dark. Yes. So you applied that to the inside of the costume and then... I let it dry for a while because I heard it takes a long time. So I put the costume on my mannequin inside out. Inside out? So then... This is a photograph of the inside out costume taken in the dark. As you can see, there's a heavy layer of paint over the entire inside surface. Crap! If someone were to properly don this costume in this state, but paint would get all over their body. Why, yes, I believe it would. Indeed, ergo the costume was worn the way it was, not by anyone's mistake. But because this was the way it was on the mannequin, inside out. Crap. Photo of the stage costume taken in the dark. Coat of glowing fluorescent paint made it glow. Figures he would have a photo. Did we just fall into his trap? Yeah, I bet Blackwell had it all planned out. Still, I think you should give this photo a nice long look. Oh, please tell me you found something that doesn't add up. Okay. Check out the chest area. It kind of looks like a handprint to me. Reminds me of the first episode of How I Met Your Mother. Hey, you're right. But Junie would know better than to touch it while the paint was still wet. Yeah.
Objection.
I believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. After all, if master painters made mistakes, why not rank amateurs such as the accused? So basically, you're saying my claim requires evidence to back it up. Evidence? That shouldn't be a problem, right? After all, you've come this far. Just because I've come this far doesn't mean I've thought everything through, though. What? You mean you've just been bluffing? What did you expect me to do? I'm sick of losing to this guy. But you're right. There's only one thing left to do at this point. And that's to present some evidence. Pronto. The showdown, is it? I gladly accept. The fluorescent paint must have stuck to the hands of whoever touched the costume, and that paint should glow in dark places. So I just need to carefully check every last piece of evidence. This piece of evidence showed who touched the costume. Uh-oh. I've nothing. I don't even have a guess. I need to speak with Hugh O'Connor. Meet with Hugh about that report yesterday. Important. Prep for the mock trial final confirmation. Meet with Mr. Wright. Okay, that doesn't help. Arrow. Pending declaration of love. Rock's campus. Is there anything more? I would love. Final act toward love. Can't read that. Centered on campus she-devil. Assuming that says Juniper Woods. That doesn't really help. Who touched the costume? Top secret script written by Junie. There's only one copy. A body found with protruding arrow was found in the quad, but the murder weapon was an awl. The arrow was inserted as a ruse. The actual murder scene was the art room with traces of blood. How the body was moved. Ugh. I have nothing. Mat was laid out to cushion the fall. I keep seeing court. A ball cart from the storehouse was then used to move the body to the stage. Cushion the fall. The archery club's room has a good view of the quad. Okay, that doesn't help. Buy with school festival funds. Arrow. Sweatsuit. Doesn't help. Trial unceremonious cancellation. Oh, I did not. Holy crap. How easy was that be to miss? I didn't catch my attention at all. So, the second picture, Robin's hands are glowing. Wow, that is a really, really subtle clue.
Take that!
School newspaper. Interesting. Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods. Yeah, what? Observe Mr. Newman's hand in that photo as he stands at the prosecutor's bench. As you can see, it's glowing just like Miss Woods' fluorescent paint. It is glowing, quite brightly, I might add. But why would he put fluorescent paint on his hand for a mock trial, you may ask? The answer is he wouldn't, not on purpose. It got there when he put the costume on. That means... what again? It means the figure photographed in the costume was not our client Juniper Woods. It was her classmate Robin Newman. Oh, we're gonna end it right there. That is a great place to end it. Oh, all right. So we have our first suspect. I don't think it's him. But why was he trying to lead a reporter to the body? Oh, I don't like that. Is this just gonna be a vast conspiracy? That's my current working theory. I like this. I have no idea who did it. I love it. Like just like the last case where we still have ways to go on this, but like I feel like we're a decent chunk in and I'm like, I have nothing. I love it. So I hope you're enjoying it as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you next time.